Hi there everyone. Today's Pilates session we're going to continue to use the Pilates squishy ball, and if you don't have one, grab a big pillow, fold it in half, and that will work just as well. So we're going to do the side lying series, so I'll have you lie down on your side. So, I'm going to be at the back edge of your mat. I'm going to put the ball between your knees, and your thighs are level. Your body's nice and long, your tummy muscles are tight, and then you're going to lift your feet up as high as you can and hold them up there. Tummy tight, you're going to squeeze down on the ball. So we're working our abs, and we're working our legs, and we're working our glutes, and this is a great glute med exercise. All of these things. So this is a trunk exercise. Going to do 10 reps. And then let your feet come apart. And they're both up nice and high, and you're going to squeeze down again. Good. Now straighten your leg out, and the top of your thighs are level, and your knee and your foot are pointing forward. They're not pointing up to the ceiling, and you're going to squeeze down on the ball. Keeping the bottom leg up, and you can feel your bottom leg working. Good. And then bend your knees and lower your feet. So from here, we're going to take the ball from between the knees, and we're going to straighten your top leg and lift your bottom foot and put the ball under your foot and ankle. Stretch your body out and roll the pelvis forward and pull the bottom leg back. Some people will have the leg forward. We want to pull it back to make it work even harder. And your supporting hand is resting gently on the mat. Abs are tight, and you're going to lift up and press down to the inner edge of your foot. Try to keep the ball as still as you can. And when you're doing this lifting and lowering, don't point your foot or your knee to the ceiling when you lift. Now lift and skim your foot, take it forward and pull back to where you began. You want to really take the leg back. Full range of motion. Make sure you keep your tummy tight. Good. Hold it. We're going to stir it from here, stirring from the hip so that the knee doesn't wobble. And reverse it. Again, the movement occurs from here. Good, and then lower down. Good. So now we're going to switch positions with the ball. And we'll grab the ball, stretch your bottom leg out, and rest your top knee on the ball. And pull your bottom leg back. Body's nice and long, abdominal muscles are tight, shoulders are relaxed. So with this foot likes to drop, even when I'm doing it. So try to remember to keep this foot up. Don't let it drop down if possible. Flex your bottom foot, nice straight leg, lift the leg up. Notice how my straight leg is straight, it's not bent at the knee. Pulling up and pulling down. Both directions are equally important. Lift and hold, take the leg forward and pull back. See if you can keep this foot high enough so that you can bring the bottom foot forward below the top foot. back and lift, nice and high, and then lower it down. Now from here, I'm going to take that ball down to the bottom and put it under the bottom ankle and foot, and stack your feet and make sure your pelvis is rolled slightly forward. Abdominal muscles are tight. Get yourself settled. Abs tight, and lift just to hip distance, and notice again that your knee and foot are pointing forward. They're not turning up to the ceiling. Good. Just adjust that ball a bit. Okay, so now we're going to bring the knee into the chest and push down to the bottom foot over top of the ball. Good, and now let's do bicycle. So do your bicycle nice and slow. So got lots of control. It's going to be wobbly. 2 more. Try not to forget to go the other direction. I always find this way backwards a little awkward for me. Really working glute med. 2 more. Good. And then relax. So now we're going to switch it up to the other side. So swing right around and stretch out. Upper body out, and bend those knees so that your thighs are parallel to the top of your mat, and your feet are lifted as high as you can. Good. Keep the feet up if you can. Abs are tight and the pelvis is rolling forward. We're going to squeeze down on the ball. Now lift the feet apart. So we're doing 10 reps as usual. Feel the bottom leg working while it's just holding up there. Now straighten your leg out and flex your foot. Keep your bottom leg nice and high. Good. And then lower down. So from here, we're going to lift the bottom foot and put the ball under your foot or ankle and roll your body forward. Abs are tight. The inside edge of your bottom foot is resting. And we're going to lift and press down. Lifting and moving from the hip. 2 more. Now lift and skim over the bottom foot. Take it as far forward as you can. Work your full range of motion and back. Three more times. Good. Now stir it from the hip. So sometimes we wobble at the knee when we're doing this, and sometimes we wobble at the ankle. Try not to. Go the other direction. Good. And lower it down. So now we're going to switch places. So the bottom leg is going to stretch out. And your top knee is resting on the ball. And again, you're going to try to keep this foot from dropping. It likes to drop. Your job is to hold it up. Flex your bottom foot. The leg is straight. We're going to lift it up and down. Pulling up and pulling down is important, so don't let the leg drop. One more. Now we're going to lift and we're going to go beneath the lifted foot. Take it forward as far as you can, unbumping the ball and pulling it back to where I started. This makes you hold the foot up. Good. And stir from the hip. A bit wobbly on this side. Just do the best you can. And reverse. And then lower down. Good. So from here, we're going to take the ball down to the bottom of the foot. Stretch the body out nice and long. Stack your body. Everything's nice and stacked. And the pelvis is rolling forward. And we're set. We're going to lift up and down. Moving from the hip, the leg is straight, the foot is flexed, upper body is relaxed. I'm going to bring the knee, fix my ball a bit here. Bring the knee into the chest and push it down. Remember, you're using this hand a little bit of counterbalance here because of the type of the movement. Now we're going to ride your bike slowly, and I am much more wobbly on this side. Use your abs. 2 more times. And go the other way. Two more. And stretch out. Good work. So, that's it for sideline series with the Pilates ball. And I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot, everybody.